Welcome. My name is Suzanne Robichaud, and I'm a registered clinical hypnotherapist. And thank you for joining me today. I created this hypnotherapy session to help you to heal, to help you to train your mind that you do matter, that what happened to you does matter. This hypnotherapy session will help you to let go of any feelings, any behaviors that come from that place of feeling like you do not matter. So often for victims of trauma, you are left with this feeling like what happened to you doesn't matter, that you don't matter, especially for victims of trauma, that nothing was done about it. If you didn't get any sort of help and if there was no validation that it was wrong, it creates all kinds of unhealthy reactions and responses that don't serve you. And in the end, it doesn't matter how many people you tell. It doesn't matter how many people tell you that it does matter. It is an inside job. It comes from within. It is you and only you that needs to validate your feelings, that needs to take the time to acknowledge that what happened does matter. So let's begin today to heal, to let go, to affirm, I do matter. What happened to me does matter. And it is safe now to let this go. And as you let this go, you will find that you are able to step more fully into your true self, to allow the best parts of you to begin to step forward, leaving the past behind and choosing now, today, to be free. So before we begin today, take a moment to make sure that you won't be disturbed. Turn all distractions off. Find a place where you can sit, where you can lay back comfortably. Use a headset for the best experience if you have one, but it's not necessary. And only listen to this when you are able to close your eyes and to go within. So let's begin. Let's take a nice, big, deep breath in. Hold it in for a moment, and as you exhale, just let your eyes close down. Take another nice, big, deep breath in. Fill right up. Hold it for a moment, and as you exhale, when you're ready, imagine your whole body deflating like a balloon. And one more time, all on your own. Nice, big, deep breath in. Hold it just for a few moments. When you're ready, exhale slowly. Just letting all and any tension flow from the body with the breath. And you just let your eyes remain closed now. Just bring your awareness to your breathing for a few moments. See if you can follow the flow of your breath as it flows through your body in the nose. Feel your lungs expand, your belly expand. Let it feel good to exhale, slowly letting go. Maybe on each exhale, you just imagine your body becoming more and more relaxed. And as you focus on your breathing for a few moments, I just want to let you know that all hypnosis is self-hypnosis. You are always in complete control. Simply follow the sound of my voice and my suggestions and allow the feeling, the state to come upon you. It is a natural state after all. During this session, you will be aware to whatever is important, wonderfully undisturbed by the unimportant. And you just let go and you enjoy this experience. Affirming to yourself today as we begin, I am ready to let go of that which no longer serves me. I am ready to let go of that which no longer serves me. And just forget all about the breathing now. Let's take a moment to become grounded and centered to help bring your awareness to this present moment. Just imagine you are standing outside somewhere beautiful and peaceful. Think about your feet on the ground, what that feels like. And begin now to imagine energy flowing from the center of your body all the way out in front of you. As far as you can imagine it going. This only takes a moment. So you just pull it back, guide it back to the center of your body. To the right of you now. Just imagine that energy expanding off to the right. And again, you bring it back, pull it back to the center of your body. Behind you. Just let it flow back behind you. And again, you bring it back. Pull it back, guide it back to the center of your body. To the left of you now. Let that energy flow and expand off to the left. And again, you bring it back, pull it back to the center of your body. Now imagine that energy flowing from the center of your body right down into the legs. Right down into the legs, through the knees, the calves, right out the soles of the feet, flowing deep down into the earth beneath you. Just imagine that energy connecting, grounding you to the earth in this present here and now moment. Nobody's wanting, needing, expecting anything from you. Nothing to do but to just let go into the feelings. Now imagine that feeling flowing back up through the soles of your feet, up through your legs, all the way up to the center of your body. And it continues to flow through the chest, the neck, the face, right out the top of your head, flowing all the way up into that sky above you in your mind. Just guide that energy back down through the top of your head, your face, your neck, your chest to the center of your body. Now just bring your awareness to that energy there in the center of your body, just below your rib cage. Imagine it as a beautiful ball of light. This is your energy, your beautiful radiant energy. I wonder if you can imagine this energy expanding, rippling outwards, vibrating outwards, in rhythm with your breath. Imagine your energy, this ball of energy becoming bigger and bigger, growing within you, creating this beautiful ball of energy all around you that is your energy. And you can allow it to become as big as you like, or keep it close like a second skin, it doesn't matter. But just stay here for a few moments. Just imagining this energy expanding in rhythm with your breath. Feel your whole body surrendering to the surface beneath it. Let your arms become heavy. Your legs become heavy. Just think about them becoming heavy. Think about all of the muscles turning off, shutting down. And as you observe the feelings, the sensations in your legs, your arms, your fingers, of your limbs just surrendering and letting go into the relaxation, I want you to imagine that same feeling being poured over the top of your head. This wonderful feeling of deep body sleep, deep relaxation that your body already knows. Just let your body drift into that state that it drifts into every night when you're falling asleep. Your body always falls asleep before your mind, and you just let that happen now. Just imagining this feeling flowing over the top of your head, your forehead, your eyelids, your cheeks, your jaw, flowing right down the neck, the shoulders into the back, the chest. With every breath that you exhale, you become more relaxed than on the breath before. It just happens automatically. And you just surrender to the feeling. You are safe. You are in complete control. You are in greater control of your mind right now than at any other point in the day, as you choose to let go into this natural, healthy, healing feeling. This feeling of relaxation flows all the way down to the legs, into the legs, so that from the top of your head to the soles of your feet, you are becoming wonderfully, deeply relaxed. And you just let go into this feeling. Begin to allow this feeling to become a familiar feeling for you. It is safe to let go. Now, this is a lovely feeling that you are creating, but you can go so much more deeply into the calm, the peace than this. So I want you to use your imagination just a little bit more powerfully. I want you to imagine that you are standing at the top of an escalator. Any escalator, it doesn't matter. Maybe it's the most recent escalator you've been on. Maybe it's just random. Whatever comes to you with the least amount of effort. And if you're not very visual, don't worry about it. Simply think about an escalator. I want you to imagine that this escalator carries you down even deeper into this wonderful feeling. And as you make your way down in a few moments, not yet, as you make your way down this escalator, at the bottom of the escalator is a theater, a cinema, waiting for you. You're going to have it all to yourself. But for now, you are at the top of the escalator. And I wonder if you can imagine looking down that escalator. To get that looking down feeling in your mind. Maybe you can see the theater, the cinema from where you are. Maybe you don't see it yet. It doesn't matter. So I'd like you to imagine that you are placing your hands on the railings for support. Look down at your feet and step on to the next available step as it comes. Both feet on that step. You slowly, gently, securely make your way down, 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 down the escalator, slowly, gently, smoothly, drifting deeper and deeper down into this wonderful feeling. Not a care in the world. As you focus only on the sound of my voice, listening to the sound of my voice as it guides you deeper and deeper. And as I count from 3 down to 1, you hear the sound of the bell. You simply step off of the escalator, finding yourself in a theater, in a cinema that you have all to yourself. But for now, just let go even more. Just let the escalator carry you down, down, letting go into this feeling, deeper and deeper. 3, 2, 1. Stepping off of the escalator now and finding yourself in a theater and a cinema. You have it all to yourself. And as you find a place to sit, and the movie begins, you realize that this movie is all about you. It's about your life. And it begins at this present moment, this present time in your life, the here, the now. And you can see yourself living your life now in your current home, going through your daily activities as your life is currently now. As you look at the screen from this distance, you're just the observer. It doesn't affect you. And in a moment, I'm going to begin to count from 3 down to 1. As I count from 3 down to 1, it's like the movie will begin to rewind. The movie on the screen will begin to rewind, going back in time, back in time, back in time to that vital, pivotal moment. That first moment in time where you felt like you didn't matter, like what happened to you didn't matter. To that moment in time, the first time that you felt this way, maybe after an uncomfortable experience, a traumatic experience. It won't stop at a traumatic experience or anything that you can't handle, but it will rewind right back to that important, pivotal moment where you very first ever felt or believed that you didn't matter, that what happened to you doesn't matter. And you just watch safely. So as you sit in your seat, looking at that screen, this movie of your life, 3, the movie begins to rewind, going back through the years, back through time. 2, going further and further back now, all the way back to that vital moment, that pivotal moment, that moment that your mind, your brain believed that you didn't matter, that what happened to you didn't matter. And 1, the movie stops now, freezing in this moment. Maybe you see that image of yourself as it begins to play at regular speed now. Maybe you see yourself on that screen, feeling those feelings, questioning yourself. Maybe you observe a memory, but you can see yourself there, feeling like you don't matter, questioning yourself, doubting yourself, your worth, with all kinds of feelings. And as you observe yourself on the screen, you realize, you acknowledge that whatever created these feelings, it isn't true, it isn't real. You are not a reflection of that event or whatever happened to you. It was an experience. For some of you, it's so old, so long ago, it's nothing more than thoughts now. And today you can give that deep part of your mind permission to let it go. But you realize in this moment that whatever that was, it's not true. You do matter. What happened to you does matter. And you are ready today to be free from this feeling that holds you back in so many ways. So now, I want you to get up from your seat in the theater, and I want you to walk towards that screen. And I want you to step into that screen like a magic screen, like a magic mirror. And I want you to walk up to yourself. And I want you to hug yourself. I want you to validate these feelings. Step into this movie as though it were a magic mirror, as though you are stepping back in time. Console yourself, hug yourself, love yourself. Validate these feelings as though you were your own friend, your own brother, your own sister, your own parent. Give that same love to yourself that you would give anyone else that you love who is feeling this way. And as you do, allow any emotion to arise. Don't fight it, just allow it to arise and just allow it to flow through you. Feel it and allow it. Just take a moment to say anything to yourself that you need to say so that you can feel better, so that you can release and let go of this untruth, this limiting belief that has been holding you back for so long, creating unhealthy behaviors, reactions, and responses. And now, because you are the director, the writer of this movie, Because this theater, this cinema is deep down in the deepest parts of your subconscious mind. I want you to practice rewriting this movie. I want you to imagine fast forwarding it till now, to this present moment, right back to the beginning of the movie. But you change it. You change it in this present moment to see yourself confident, feeling that strength and that love for yourself, feeling confident knowing that you are worthy of love, of joy, of happiness, that you do matter, that what happened to you does matter. And as you acknowledge this, as you acknowledge this feeling, it allows you to be free from any need of validation from others. It allows you to be free from the past. See yourself in this movie happy, content, confident. See how you look differently now that you have released this untruth, this limiting belief. See yourself happy, content. And that space, that void, that emptiness that was deep down within you, that was created from that feeling that you didn't matter. It is now filled with self-love, with compassion, for yourself, from yourself. And it feels so good because as this space is filled with love and light, you no longer need validation from other people or outside sources to confirm that you matter. That validation only comes from within, and you have now given that to yourself. And that feels so good. And you let it feel good. See yourself celebrating on that movie. Be there in that movie. And if you are still inside of the movie, you step out of it now. And you sit back down in your seat, happy with the changes that you have made. And you watch as the movie comes to an end. And as the movie ends, the screen becomes black, the room becomes dark, and you just let go even more, just leaning back in your seat, letting go even more, deeper and deeper, feeling good about what you have done. You are the master of your mind after all. And as I count down from 3 down to 1, just letting go even more deeply. When I get to that last number, when you hear the sound of the bell, finding yourself sitting in a beautiful garden, a beautiful garden. The moment you hear the bell, 3, 2, 1. finding yourself in a beautiful garden. The most beautiful garden you have ever seen. So many beautiful plants, flowers, colors, growing so vibrant. And I want you to begin to walk and explore this beautiful garden. Just taking your time, maybe reaching out and feeling the texture of the plants, a leaf, stopping to smell a flower. And as you walk through the garden, you notice that there's some weeding that needs to take place. And as you begin to pull these weeds out, you realize that these are weeds in your mind. These weeds represent needing external validation. Weeds that represent any feelings like you are a burden, that your feelings are a burden. And you come across these weeds. As you do, I want you to pull them out. Pull those weeds right out. And you'll notice that attached to your body in some way, around your waist or on your back, or maybe even in one of your hands, is a bag of seeds. And these are seeds of love, acceptance, self-respect. And every time you pull a weed out, you replace it with one of these seeds. And you just take your time, exploring your garden, pulling out any weeds that represent old limiting beliefs, and planting the new seeds. So simple. It begins to happen automatically in your life. It's like this beautiful garden represents the thoughts in your mind. And whenever you notice any old limiting beliefs, untruths, any weeds pop up, you immediately pull it out and you plant a new seed. You replace it with a new thought, a new belief. And as you continue to do this, as you go throughout your day, just pulling out those weeds of self-doubt, getting rid of those limiting beliefs and replacing them with beliefs that bring out the best in you. One day, very soon, those seeds will have grown and it will just be automatic. You will just automatically believe and know that you do matter, that what happened to you does matter, and you are now free. Free to leave the past in the past and to fully enjoy today. Now that you have made this choice, this commitment to yourself, you begin to see it in your everyday life, growing more and more each and every day. You are training your mind. You are the master of your mind, the creator of your beliefs, your patterns, your reactions, your responses. So you just spend a few more moments in this garden, maybe just sitting there, looking at its beauty. And anytime a weed pops up, you just pull it out. You discard it and you plant that new seed of love and acceptance. And you affirm to yourself, I am worthy. I am worthy. And in a few moments, I'm going to begin to count from 1 to 5. When I reach 5, you'll open your eyes, take a nice big deep breath, stretch, and say the words out loud, wide awake. 1, just bringing your awareness to the here, the now, the sounds around you. 2, begin to move your body to awaken your arms, your legs, the muscles in your face. 3, feeling good in every way, mentally, emotionally calm and at peace, physically lighter and freer, rejuvenated, mentally clear, aware and alert. 4, feeling ready to stretch, ready to open up your eyes. And 5, whenever you're ready, open your eyes and say the words out loud, wide awake. And if you enjoyed this hypnotherapy session, please like it, share it with anyone else that you know may benefit. And if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. And until next time, take care.